Hi, everyone. This is another episode of the Ask Amity Show, and today we want to talk about power of attorney and how to choose your agent as power of attorney. So, some of the situations in which you would find yourself into appointing a power of attorney is that you're scared that you may fall ill and you won't be able to handle your own legal and financial affairs. So, what are some of the things that you should know when deciding who to choose to be your power of attorney? So, it's similar to choosing a healthcare agent. There are a few things you want to consider when choosing an agent for your power of attorney. So, there are different types of power of attorneys. Namely, it's a springing power of attorney or durable power of attorney. So the springing power of attorney is active when you become incapacitated. So you can execute a springing power of attorney now, but it would only be effective upon you becoming incapacitated. A durable power of attorney is effective as soon as you sign the document and continues to be effective if you are incapacitated. So there's also a limited power of attorney, and this is for a power of attorney that you grant only specific powers, specific task for. Okay, so how do you choose your power of attorney? The first thing you want to consider is that you definitely need to trust this person. Do you trust this person to help you handle your bank accounts and your finances when you are unable to do so? Someone who is also good at managing their time when handling their own affairs and would have time to manage yours. So you want someone who's fairly organized, and obviously someone who is who's savvy about these things. This person doesn't always have to be a close friend or relative. It could be anyone you want as long as you trust them. The other thing you want to make sure you consider is that they understand their duties and responsibilities and that they're willing to serve. Since the power of attorney allows a person to handle matters on your behalf, their duties could include dealing with real property, managing bank accounts, and anything like that. Basically, anything that has your name on it that only you would have the power to, you can grant that power through a power of attorney to a third person to handle. These duties are usually listed on the document that authorizes the person to handle these matters. This person should handle your matters separate from their own matters, which means that there should be no conflict of interest of any of the matters that they're handling on your behalf. That means that they shouldn't be trying to consolidate bank accounts into an account that's only in their name. It should be handled separately, and they should be sure to make sure that they're willing to commit the time to help you handle matters on your behalf. A power of attorney is not something that you should take lightly, and they shouldn't take lightly as well. So you want to make sure that this person is willing and capable of doing so.
Yeah, and another thing that you really need to keep in mind when choosing your power of attorney agent is that this person really understands your wishes and can be assertive. This person basically acting on your behalf. So you want this person to not necessarily hesitate when making any decisions and not be influenced by potentially other family members, trying to make a different decision. He or she should be able to stand their ground and not be affected by external pressure. So you want to make sure that your power of attorney agent, really fully understands what you want, and then also can be assertive to make sure that those wishes are followed. Another thing is that you want somebody who, would proactively seek other professional assistance. He or she might still need some, guidance or just a little bit of, help with what tasks they're trying to accomplish on your behalf. So you want this person to be willing to contact, an attorney, an accountant, anything that they need clarified, they don't hesitate to ask for help. So I think those are really important key factors to really consider when you're choosing a power of an attorney agent. And as Cindy mentioned, there are so many different types of power of attorneys, and it can get pretty complicated and confusing. So reach out to us, let us know what you need. If it's one of those springing power of attorneys that she mentioned, you really want to word it and make sure that it's specific as to when it becomes effective. If it's upon your incapacity, you want to make sure that it's defined clearly in your power of attorney to ensure that it is effective if and when it's necessary for your power of attorney agent to act on your behalf. So we're here at Amity Law Group. We're happy to provide free consultations. Right now, we're all working remotely from home, but we can talk to you via Zoom. We can talk to you via traditional telephone. So we're here to help. Feel free to reach out to us, and we'll talk to you soon.